Hey everyone, Dr. Rachel here from Sprout Family Chiropractic. You may be wondering, is there a difference between C-section and vaginal delivery for baby? No two kids tell the story of how long-lasting the effects of C-section deliveries can be than two beautiful fraternal twins named Jordan and Teo. For Jordan's birth, everything went according to plan. At 36 and a half weeks, Jordan was head down, first in line, and born vaginally. But for Teo, things were different. Just before it was his turn, Teo flipped back up into a breech position. After trying multiple maneuvers to get him back head down, he had to be delivered via a relatively quick emergency C-section. From that point forward, everything you'll learn about the science and reality of long-term C-section complications in kids became abundantly clear, tracking the first 12 months of these two boys' health. Jordan ate better, calmed and relaxed much more quickly, slept better, and was generally a very easy baby. Teo, on the other hand, had all sorts of difficulties with digestion, sleeping, soothing, and developing optimally. Teo was always smaller, tenser, more stressed, and struggled to gain weight. He also had multiple inflammatory reactions, ear infections, and other health struggles early and often. Teo and Jordan had the same genetics, diet, and environment in every way. So essentially every other variable was controlled for these two, meaning the only different thing is that Teo was born via C-section and Jordan wasn't. The physical trauma and neurological tension that C-section deliveries can cause is exactly what Teo was left with. That traumatic start to life left his central nervous system stuck in a perpetual state of what's known as subluxation and dysautonomia, both of which will be explained in detail below and linked to C-section complications. The first challenge that is almost always overlooked and missed with C-section deliveries is the onset of subluxation in an infant's cranial or skull and upper cervical neck regions. These are the most easily injured and altered areas for infants born via C-section simply because at such a young age, they can't protect those precious muscles, nerves, and joints that protect their brainstem and spinal cord from injury. The amount of force placed on a child's skull, neck, and brainstem during a C-section delivery is immense. It's far more physical pressure than would ever be allowed after the birth process. So while it may be life-saving at the moment, it's also life-altering from there on. We all know to protect the neck and hold the head for brand new babies and infants, but we've made it completely normal and okay to use the head and neck as physical leverage with twisting, torquing, and pulling during the C-section birth process. In addition to the upper cervical and brainstem trauma that can come from C-section deliveries, there are other long-term complications each parent deserves to know about. One, digestive distress like colic, constipation, eczema, etc. that comes from missing out on optimal activation of the thoracic spine and neuromuscular system that controls motility, absorption, assimilation, and so forth for infants and children. Two, respiratory and immune compromise can also come, not only from the lack of motility throughout the ENT, lymphatic system, and lungs, but also from disruption of the microbiome and the vagus nerve. When parents start looking for help healing their kids naturally and without drugs, we always encourage them to start in the same place, the nervous system. The nervous system is the main air traffic control system that modulates and controls each and every other vital system in the body, from the gut and digestive system to the immune system, motor system, hormones, emotions, and so much more. Especially when you feel like you've tried absolutely everything, chiropractic is the final missing link. Nothing works well if the nervous system isn't working well, first and foremost. Any motor tone challenges that your PT, OT, and speech therapist may be working with your child on may start with the tone of the nervous system and spinal nerves first. Any gut and digestive issues such as food intolerances or allergies your child is looking to avoid are all controlled first by the vagus nerve and autonomic nervous system. Any respiratory and immune compromise and chronic illnesses like seasonal allergies, asthma, and so forth are all governed and modulated first by the vagus nerve and autonomic nervous system. No matter what you've tried to help your child heal and improve, it will be enhanced when you add neurologically focused pediatric chiropractic.